Yo, what's up, everybody? This is LB once again. A little bit more hip hop commentary. What I'm saying? It's been a while. I think the last video I posted was about that freshman, the new freshman class that they had did, the last issue of Double XL. I told you how I felt about that. A lot of people has posted videos about that. But this video right here, I got two topics I want to talk about. The first being the Coachella festival and this whole crazy Mobb Deep situation. But first, man, I want to talk about the whole Coachella situation. I mean, not situation, festival. I want to talk about that. I saw the concert, man, and I gotta say, man, I was amazed. I was amazed to see that Tupac hologram. Like, I thought that shit was crazy, man. Like, I mean, it looked real. It looks real. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all you had to do was look a little close, and you could tell that it was a hologram. But I mean, it almost looked like he was actually up there in physical form performing. You know what I'm saying? And it was amazing, man. That was crazy, man, just to see that, man. I tell you right now, that would have been something to see that, like, up close and personal, man. So, shout out to all the people that was actually able to attend that concert and actually see that up and close and personal, man. But I gotta tell you, man, that was amazing, man. I haven't seen the Nate Dogg one. I saw on Hip Hop DX, I saw on their website where there was supposed to be like a hologram of Nate Dogg too. I haven't seen any videos of that one. All I've seen is the Tupac one. But I'm telling you, man, like, yeah, that shit was amazing just to see that, man. I mean, it was just crazy just to see that, cause like I said, it looked real. It looked real, and they had it down to a T, man. Like, Tupac's movements, the way he, his whole performance presence. You know how he performed in concerts and stuff like that. They had it down to a T, man. It was amazing, man, just to see that, man. I'll tell you right now, personally, man, if I had been at that concert high as hell and saw that, man, that would have tripped me out, man, for real. If I had been high and saw that, this is a little joke, but I'm saying, man, that was amazing. That was definitely amazing to see that. Shoot, man, I haven't stopped watching that video. I keep going back on YouTube watching it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just amazing to see that, man. It's amazing. But anyway, shout out to the people who put that together. It's amazing to see how far technology has come. You know what I'm saying? Holograms, man. Like, shoot, the only time I actually seen holograms was on movies. You know what I'm saying? Science fiction films. And now we seeing this stuff out here in the real world. So that's amazing to see how far technology has come. So shout out to the people who put that together. Shout out to the Coachella Festival for doing that. That was crazy, though. But anyway, on to another matter. This whole Mobb Deep situation, man. It's kind of crazy, man, because, at first, you had Havoc on Twitter, like, airing out Prodigy, saying that he was a homosexual, that he was having sexual relations with men while he was in jail during his time. He was saying a whole bunch of stuff on Twitter, man. Then, not even a week later, man, we get a photo of them attending a basketball game together. And this is after everybody saying that, like, people that's in their, like, that's in their crew or whatever, saying that, that there's no, we're more than likely not going to get another Mobb Deep album. And, but just to recap, man, just recap before the whole picture about them being at the game showed up. Apparently the whole situation was this. Apparently Havoc has been having alcohol problems. And while P was doing his time, Havoc was in and out of rehab. And it was said that when Prodigy got out of jail 50 Cent offered him a solo deal for G Unit, but 50 told him that he wasn't fucking with Havoc because Havoc has alcohol problems, and he had been in and out of rehab while P was doing his bid. And I read where there were incidents like while they were on tour, like Havoc, I guess he went into a drunken rage and smacked Prodigy, and they got into a fight. You know what I'm saying? I think P got the best of him and subdued him. And they said after that, P pretty much said after this tour, man, like he wasn't fucking with Havoc no more. And they said after the tour, he kept his word. He didn't accept any of Havoc's calls or anything like that. They also said that there was times where, you know, Havoc had been so drunk at like, I think at a casino somewhere, that he was so drunk that he didn't even know that he had like blew like, I think it was with $20,000. It might have been more than that. All I know is they said he was so drunk that he didn't even know that he had gambled a bunch of money away, and that when he came back to himself, when he sobered up, he accused somebody of stealing his money. And then I think I've heard that this whole situation is with him like talking all that trash about P on Twitter was about a lost phone or something like that, or somebody might have, or he lost his phone, or somebody might have got a hope to it and did that. I don't know. It's weird though. It's crazy. It's crazy because not even a week later, man, we get a photo of them attending the game together. And you know, a lot of people, including me, are starting to think that maybe this was like a publicity stunt. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, a lot of artists do that. You know, they do little things to get a little publicity, but who knows, man? It's just crazy what goes on in hip hop. I don't know. I guess you do what you got to do to keep that light on you or whatever like that. But you know what I'm saying? All I want to say is I hope that we will get I hope that we get another Mobb Deep album. I like Mobb Deep. You know what I'm saying? I think both of them dudes is talented. You know what I'm saying? I listen to the Infamous, the first Mobb Deep. I listen to that album all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? I think that's my favorite Mobb Deep anyway. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They're talented. They're a talented group, man. You know what I'm saying? I just hope that it was just a publicity stunt, cause you know what I'm saying, that Black Cocaine EP. I mean, that Black Cocaine EP was pretty good from what I've heard. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I just thought I would touch on a few things, man. Let's see, what else can I touch on? I know I said I only had 2 things to talk about, but I got a little bit more time. Hold up. Oh, how about that Kendrick Lamar song, The Recipe, with Dr. Dre? Like, now that shit is hot. I really like that song, man. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. If anybody, I know everybody talking about the West. The West ain't been what it was since Pac died or whatever. Or, you know, people saying the West need to be brought back, man. I mean, honestly, the West ain't never went nowhere. West Coast ain't never went nowhere. I mean, of course, they not. A lot of the artists out there aren't in the mainstream as they was like over 10 years ago. But the West Coast, they have a thriving underground scene. I mean, I'm gonna tell you like now, the West Coast has like the best underground scene in hip hop, if you ask me. I mean, you got cats from New York. I've heard niggas from New York say that the West Coast has a very fertile underground scene. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, California, you know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, man. California is a big state. You can sell 1 million copies in California alone. You don't need no mainstream help, really. But anyway, not to say that the West isn't went anywhere. The West ain't never went nowhere. But as far as somebody bringing the West back into the mainstream, I think that Kendrick Lamar, I think he's the one to do it. I think he's the one to do it, man. Real talk, man, cause he's a very talented guy. And what I like about him is that he's a regular guy. Like, he comes from Compton, but he's no gang member, nor is he gang affiliated. You know what I'm saying? It's like the title of his upcoming debut album, Good Kid in the Mad City. He's a good kid in the Mad City. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like about him. He's a regular dude. Cause I remember when I first listened to him, and when I first listened to him, I was like, damn, man, this dude's amazing. Because a lot of the stuff he was saying, I could relate to. A lot of the stuff. Because he's just a regular dude. And that's what I like about him. He's a regular dude. And I think we need more rappers like that. And actually, listening to him, it really inspires me to write. Because, you know, of course, I don't know if any of y'all have listened to any of my other videos here, but I also rap. But it inspires me to do what I do and just be a regular person, just be me when I write my rhymes. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, Kendrick Lamar, man, The Recipe with Dr. Dre. And Dr. Dre, I ain't never, like, what's up with Dre, man? Like, I ain't never heard him flow like that. Like, Dre, man, Dre done switched up his flow and everything, man, because when I first heard Dre come on the song, I was like, whoa, man, who is this? Is this Dre? This can't be Dre. Like, I mean, yeah, Dre really done switched up his flow, you know what I'm saying? And it's for a good thing. It's a good thing, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't never heard Dre spit like that before. Or flow like that, you know, the way he delivered. I ain't never heard him do it like that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it makes me anticipate Detox a little bit more. But yeah, man, The Recipe, man, hot song, great song, definitely gonna be a West Coast classic. You know what I'm saying? Really enjoyed that track, man. And all I gotta say is I'm looking forward to hearing more from Kendrick, man. And I cannot wait till that album drops, man. Grown, good kid in a mad city, man. I cannot wait till that album drops. You know what I'm saying? And speaking on Kendrick Lamar, man, J-Rock, man. I know I'm way late. I recently purchased J-Rock's Follow Me Home album off of iTunes. It's not because I was sleeping on him. I've always liked the J-Rock. Like, I've liked him ever since the first time I heard that song called Lift Me Up. But I just recently purchased it. I was kind of trying to wait. I purchased it. I got it off of iTunes. The reason why I was waiting is because the album was selling for like $11.99 on iTunes, and I was really trying to wait a while, hoping that maybe it would come down at least maybe $9.99. But I don't know. But anyway, you know, I got paid last week. You know, I got paid anyway, so I had the money. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and purchase it. And I'm gonna tell you right now, man, I enjoyed that record too. It really has that West Coast feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like it really lived up to the reviews that I heard, and then the reviews that I read about. Great album, man. It's definitely something I would pop in my car and like ride to, especially with springtime and how the weather is. It's definitely something I will pop in my, pop in the CD deck or hook my iPod up to and like, just ride to on a good sunny evening, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really enjoying that album. I haven't checked out Schoolboy Q's what's it, Habits and Contradictions. Haven't checked that out yet, but I've heard the reviews. It's gotten great reviews. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna check that out, and I definitely, when I get paid again, I ain't not trying to spend too much money. You know what I'm saying, on music, because I do have a habit. Of doing this, going a little bit overboard with spending on music. Because hey, I'm a hip hop head, but I'm trying to slow it down. But I haven't checked out the Habits and Contradictions yet from Schoolboy Q. But I'm pretty sure that that album was good, because I've already read reviews about it, and his last release, Setbacks, that shit had got great reviews. I tell you something else. I'm also gonna check out Ab Soul's long term mentality. I'm also gonna check that out, and I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I kind of feel like Ab Soul really don't get the attention that J-Rock and Schoolboy Q and Kendrick is getting. Sometimes I kind of feel that I kind of feel he doesn't really get as much attention as they are. And he should, cause he's very talented too, man. Like, his mix, he go hard too. A lot of stuff he talks about is like very relatable. You know what I'm saying? But I'm hoping he be the next to like get some like star shine, at least up there with them. But Anyway, I'm in this video. Feel free to comment on YouTube. Find me on Facebook, whatever. Peace.